All right, look. Look, there's some shit that I want to talk about. All right, there's some shit that I want to talk about that I have to fucking address to just for my sanity. All right, I need some kind of lighting. I'm not a YouTuber. Hold on. How do I take it out of dark mode? Yeah. All day. So, here's what I want to talk about. I would like to talk about pro wrestling for just like 2 seconds. For like 2 seconds, all right? What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Austin. I'm back here. I'm talking wrestling, you feel me? Type shit. We about to jump into it. There's some shit that I want to talk about, especially somebody named Pat McAfee. You feel me? Look, I have loved professional wrestling for my entire life. I don't know if it could be any more obvious, right? You feel me? Look, let's take a look. There's Kenny Omega right there. My camera. Look. I stole my camera from my social studies teacher in like 10th grade. I stole this camera from my social studies teacher in 10th grade, but it's okay because he ended up being a pedophile. So, fuck him. Oh, hello. There's the focus. How you doing? Let me pop my chain real quick. Hold on. Pat McAfee, right? When this dude was doing commentary, week by week, people were like, "Yo, can we get this dude off of the air, please?" Like genuinely ear bleeding commentary, right? That's not a problem though. Commentary is fine. Like at the end of the day, realistically, at the end of the day, commentary is fine. That is a perfectly fine spot for somebody who is not a regular in the wrestling industry. That's a perfectly fine spot. Commentator, timekeeper, you can even do manager if you want them involved in the match. But what I don't understand, to save my life, I will never understand this. And you can say it's business, you can say it's ticket sales, you can say it's revenue, whatever. Like I know it's a TKO thing. Like I know it's there's third parties involved and whatnot, but I don't get it from not only a wrestling fan perspective, but I also don't even understand it from a business perspective, because that'd be like bringing in fucking LeBron James to fight in the UFC. Like, yeah, like, okay, it's LeBron James, but he's gonna get his ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's not every celebrity. It's not every celebrity. But when you look at somebody who's not like actually adding anything to the product, when you look at somebody who's not actually like giving anything to the business, and they're literally only there based on their name, that's what pisses me off. Because why is Jelly Roll beating Kit Wilson on SmackDown? I know it's Kit Wilson, but it's Jelly Roll. Why is he beating him on SmackDown? Why is he wrestling on SmackDown? Why is he wrestling at all? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hit you. Sorry about that. Like, nothing against Jelly Roll. I'm sure he's a cool dude and whatnot, but I just personally don't want to turn on my wrestling show and watch B-tier celebrities who should be at the fucking Grammys. I shouldn't have to turn on SmackDown and wonder if Mr. Beast is going to show up. That's the point that we're at. Kenny Omega, my boy Kenny Omega, he made a valid point that within the next, probably, I would say 5 years, the WrestleMania main event on one of the nights is going to be between two celebrities. You have people that spend years just fucking busting their ass. They're there every day. They're there every week. They're there busting their ass. And the main thing that WWE wrestlers bust their ass for, at least from a fan perspective it seems this way, the main thing that they bust their ass for is a shot to wrestle at WrestleMania, is an opportunity to be on the WrestleMania card. So when you have celebrities coming in here taking up spots from everybody else, you have people who have never even been on WrestleMania on your roster. You have people who have never won at WrestleMania on your roster. You have people who aren't on WrestleMania. Io Sky, what is she doing? Is she gonna wrestle Asuka? Tiffany Stratton, what's she doing? Like, you see what I'm talking about? Like, there's so many people that are being left off of WrestleMania in place of Pat McAfee and Speed. I just don't want to see any celebrities on my wrestling show. That's just me. Like, if I'm watching AEW, right, and I see this argument on Twitter especially all the time. If I'm watching AEW and I see the fucking Rizzler in the Timekeepers area, that's not taking anything away from the match. That's just that's how you're supposed to use celebrities to get people to watch the show, because nobody is gonna, like, you can throw Pat McAfee on all you want, and it was the highest rated portion of the show Friday. But the reason it was the highest rated portion was not because of Pat McAfee. It had nothing to do with Pat McAfee. It had everything to do with the fact that Randy Orton was building up a mystery storyline. My camera froze. Hold on. When you have celebrities showing up for the sake of it being a celebrity showing up, take away from the storyline that you're building. You take away from the storytelling capabilities of those wrestlers, and you're relying on a star power. You're relying on a name. So I thought that's what we were trying to get away from. We stopped curating these eras around one singular person. I thought that would finally take us away from the fact that you're building stuff off of name value instead of the actual story that you're telling. I look at AEW and I see the Rizzler and the Timekeeper, or I see Big Boom AJ on the pre-show wrestling QT Marshall, or teaming with QT Marshall. It doesn't make a difference, because he's not taking up time, for one, on the actual pay-per-view, and for two, he's not wrestling Randy Orton. He's not teaming with Randy Orton at SummerSlam. You can use celebrities in wrestling. Celebrities have always been a part of wrestling. I 1000% know that. I am 1000% okay with that. That is not going to change. That has never changed. The more that you ignore what your audience is wanting, the more that your audience is going to stop trusting you. I should not turn on Monday Night Raw or Friday Night SmackDown every week knowing that it's going to be a disappointment, and then by the time the show's over, my blood pressure's through the roof, I need my medications, I need to come take a breather, I need to smoke. I should not have to do that after indulging in my favorite hobby. I should not have to do that and indulging in something that I have chosen to dedicate my life to. I should not feel that way. And for somebody that's given WWE and TKO chance after chance after chance after chance, it gets to a point where it feels like watching is pointless. Like, it gets to a point where it feels like I'm literally just watching to see what happens next on this shit show. Let's talk about John Cena's retirement tour real quick. Just briefly. John Cena, my favorite wrestler. Okay? Surprise, surprise, right? Lil white boy loves John Cena. Okay? His retirement tour fucking sucked. So bad. So bad. So bad. When you're wasting the last year of your fucking number one guy ever, you're gonna waste his last year teaming with Logan Paul, Logan Paul is involved in the John Cena retirement tour twice. He was involved twice. He took up so much time off of this fucking retirement tour that literally by the fucking end of it, that motherfucker John Cena was booking his own shit. He was making matches himself on Twitter. Yeah, I'm doing something. Anyways, before I was rudely interrupted, that should not, even if that was the end game, even if he was told to do that, if that was the way they were gonna build up the match, fine. Hold on, let me wait for it to focus. I got time. I ain't got nowhere to be. There we go. Hello. Welcome back. How you doing? Even if that is the way that they were going to do it, even if that's the way that they wanted to promote it, fine. But why are you going to sit there and pretend that the entire fucking retirement tour wasn't a waste of time? John Cena is literally on Twitter booking his own matches by the end of it, and you're going to sit there and tell me that, oh, just let it play out. Oh, just, this and that. No, I'm not just going to let it play out. No, I'm not just going to fucking sit there and pretend that John Cena's retirement tour is good just because it's the last time that I'm going to see him. No, I'm not going to sit there and pretend that I'm enjoying something that I'm not because I'm told that I'm supposed to enjoy it. No, it was dog shit. Up to the fucking match. Up to the retirement match, it was awful. The only good matches is the Punk match was okay, and the AJ match was good. And the Cody match at SummerSlam was good. 3. You get 3 good matches in a fucking year-long story. What did Travis Scott have to do with that? I am dying to know what the role of Travis Scott would be had he stayed with WWE. what his position would have been, what that would have looked like, what world we would be living in if Travis Scott and WWE didn't fall out. What would happen? Is that how John would lose the title? Is that how John would retire? Would he come back at all? Would The Rock have had anything to do with it if he decided that he wanted to actually commit to something for the first time in his life? Is that like, would that have been better? I need to know what the original direction was, because the direction that they ended up going was bullshit. Let's talk about AJ Styles real quick. He didn't want no extravagant retirement tour and shit like that, but that's AJ Styles, and you're gonna do nothing. I don't give a fuck if he wanted to die. I don't care. You're AJ Styles. Let me wait for the fucking camera to focus. God damn it, Mr. Kinsey's bitch ass. I'm right here. I haven't moved. Look at me when I'm talking to you. Hello. There we are. We're not centered no more though. Yeah, I got plenty more to talk about. Another thing, it's so phony to me. Like, it just feels so fucking cheap. It's cheap work, shoot, heat, just for the sake of it. This literally all that this had to be was, I don't like you, you don't like me, I won the Rumble, I want my shot at Mania. That's it. That is it. That is all that you have to do. I think the main problem with WWE is they are too afraid to go the easy route. They're too afraid of something being too simple and too predictable. But sometimes the predictable is the best option, and it's predictable for a reason. Just because somebody can have a hunch about what's going to happen, that usually means that that's the right thing that should happen. If everybody in unanimous decision decides, hey, Roman Reigns should win this, and then at WrestleMania CM Punk wins it, that's stupid. That's swerve for the sake of swerve. It adds nothing, and that does nothing but book you into a corner. And then it ruins the rest of your TV until you can figure out how to undo the dumbass bullshit that you just did. Cody Roman won. The one example that anybody can ever give when brought up about Triple H's long-term storytelling. Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. Building up a tag team breakup for over a year. All to do it off screen when Theory's injured, and then never have them interact again. That was a year-long build-up. And we're no match, no angle, no breakup, no nothing. It was off screen because Austin got injured. That's what I'm talking about. Like, really? Yeah. Damn. Is that twice? Another example is the Masked Man. You have got to be out of your goddamn mind, Triple H. You gotta be fucking loony, bro. What do you mean? Is nobody... Hold on, let me wait for this fuck-ass camera to focus. Mr. Kinsey's bitch ass. Is there nobody in that fucking writer's room who is telling Triple Nose that his bitch ass has run the same storyline for the past 3.5 years? Is anybody gonna fucking let him know that he has built the same angle with the same people with the same payoff for 3.5 years? Does he know? Because I don't think he does. And I think that somebody needs to fucking tell him, because they're doing him wrong. You are embarrassing yourself. It is the same shit. Every time somebody shows up, every time somebody returns, or they turn, or something, anytime there's story progression, somebody has to put on the black hoodie, black jeans, and ski mask. It is fucking contractually obligated. It's in your contract. It's in the fine print. You need to start reading it, you dumbass.
What do you mean, oh my god, who could it be? It's fucking Jacob Fatu, Drew McIntyre, who's been fucking jumping for the last 7 months. No.
I hope that was recording my audio, because I just looked down at my microphone and it was unplugged. I hope that I just did that. Anyways, though, I'll catch y'all on the next one. It probably won't be too long, honestly, with the way that with the way the shit's going right now. I'll probably be back on here probably later today to talk about some shit. Okay, bro, I'm trying to do my outro. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If y'all did, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, do all that jazz. You feel me? I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go do my thing. I'll catch y'all later though. I'll see y'all. Appreciate you. See you in the next one. Much love. Ciao, ciao.